Welcome back to another video here on my channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you how I remove my gel nails. So these are the nails that I'm removing. A few of them have already popped off, which is the reason why I'm removing them. If none of them popped off, then I wouldn't be removing any of them today. But since I have more than one that's popped off, I am just going to replace it. I did have one pop off like a week ago and I just replaced that one, but since now they're older, I'm just going to take them all off and do a brand new set. In this video, you won't see me do a new set. You'll just see the removal method and that's it. First, what I'm going to do is take this like cuticle clipper and I'm going to try to pry off any of the gemstones that are still on my nails. It was a little bit difficult trying to get the sunflower off, but I did realize that the whole nail was loose, so I didn't actually have to even take off the sunflower because the nail was loose on its own. So I was able to just take the whole tip off. I'm just trying to get these little bubbles off. It was actually kind of hard to get them off. I did use the McCart rhinestone glue and that stuff is good, that rhinestone glue. So if you have issues with your rhinestones staying on your nails, try that McCart rhinestone glue. You can get it from the McCart website or from Amazon. And the reason why I try to remove the gemstones first is because I am going to use a nail drill to pull off or drill off all the color in the top coat off the nail. So it's just better to just get them off so you won't have to use the drill over top of them. So on this nail, it looks like all the gems were still there, but some of them had actually fell off, but it left the backing of the gem there. So it still looked shiny, like it was a rhinestone there, but it actually wasn't. It was completely flat, but there were two still left. So this is where I realized that one of the nails was loose and I didn't have to take off the little sunflower because it was loose anyway, so I can just pry the nail off. Now, I wouldn't suggest that you do this, especially if you're somebody who takes clients. I wouldn't suggest you remove your nail like this because this can be damaging to your nail. But since I'm doing my own nails, you know, I don't really care because it's my nails. So that's why I just pried it off. But I wouldn't suggest you do this. And my nails weren't damaged, because it just pulled the nail off. The glue was still, see, there's no glue on the back of the nail because the glue is still on my natural nail, so the glue was still on there. This is the other sunflower nail. It was also, because I was pulling at the sunflower so much, it kind of made the nail loose, so I was able to see how easy I was able to just pull that off, and the glue is still on. The glue is still on my nail, on my natural nail. And that nail's grown out pretty well. So my nail was not damaged. So now I have everything that I need to get off the nail. Everything is off. So now I can move on to using a nail drill. The nail drill that I have is by Melody Susie, and I've had this nail drill for, I want to say, like 2 years, and I do not use it that often. I just prefer to use a hand file most of the time because I'm not that skilled at the nail drill and I'm just scared of cutting myself accidentally. So I don't really pull out the nail drill that often. But today I am going to use the nail drill because I just got a new dust collector. I've never used a dust collector before, but I purchased one, and I want to share with you all the one that I purchased is also from Melody Susie, and we're going to do an unboxing of that nail drill here in this video. Here is the dust collector, and like I said, I've never owned a dust collector, but when you use a nail drill especially, you will know, if you do use one, then you know that all of the dust from your nails, it just flies everywhere. Using a hand file, it kind of stays in one spot, doesn't fly everywhere, but using a drill, all of that nail dust, it flies everywhere, and you really should be wearing like a mask. You and the person that your nails you're doing, if you have clients, should be wearing a mask, but especially you, because you're the one that's like right there doing the nails. I know a lot of nail salons, they might have the glass partition now ever since COVID, but you should definitely have a mask on to protect yourself from breathing all of that dust in. This is my first time ever having a nail drill, and I thought, you know, Melody Susie would be perfect because the nail drill that I have is from Melody Susie, and I like that one. And I think it was Nails by Key. She just did an unboxing of a Melody Susie dust collector, and I think it was this one. I'm not sure, but hers was pink. I didn't see the pink one on Amazon. I got this off Amazon. I only saw the white one, so I purchased the white one, and it was also on sale when I got it. But I'm pretty sure the pink one is probably on the actual Melody Susie website. It came with all the instructions and the care package and everything. And here is the plug. It's not rechargeable, so if that's something that you must have in a dust collector, then this one is not for you. You do have to have it plugged in to use it. And it looks like the same kind of plug that's with the nail drill, kinda. I wonder if they fit, because the nail drill, I really don't use it, and I've lost the charger cord, so I wonder if this charger cord would work for that nail drill. I'll have to see about that. Well, this is how it comes in the packaging. It is a small dust collector. It is very tiny. I actually thought it was going to be a little bit bigger, but I am very happy that it is small, because I don't have like the dust that I have is long, but it's not wide. The dust that I do the nails on, I use the IKEA Malm, M-A-L-M dressing table that I've had since like 2012, 2013. I've had this, and I used it as a makeup vanity, but now I have a new makeup vanity, so I just use it as my nail dust now. It does come with a filter, and this filter is reusable, so it's washable. So you can just rinse the filter off and let it dry, and you can use it again. They also sell replacement filters. I did see that on Amazon. And Melody Susie has polishes. Did they always have polishes? Because when I was on Amazon, I saw that they had some gel polishes, and I was like, maybe I'll try some of their gel polishes. But yeah. So that's how it sounds on the different levels. It is not very loud, and the suction is pretty good. So I'm just showing on a paper towel. If you can tell, it's just kind of like suctioning the paper towel down. So now I'm just going to use the nail drill on a 5, and I don't know if you can see when you saw the screen of the drill, the battery is on like 1 bar, and I have no idea what the charger is. So I was really hoping, like, please don't die on me while I'm filming this. And it didn't. It lasted the whole time. But I'm just drilling the nail off, and I'm using the sanding bit. I do not remember what grit this is, but it is a pretty fine grit. And only thing I want to do with this is I just want to drill off or sand off that top layer. That is it. I don't want to go anything further because, like I said, I'm not skilled in using a nail drill. I don't want to drill into my natural nail bed because I know it will hurt. Trust me, I've done it before, so I know it hurts. I've never drawn blood, but I have gotten where it gets like hot and you can feel it on your nail and it burns. So I just want to, all I want to do is get the color off, and then I can soak the nail in 100% acetone. And the drill works fine. It's a good drill. It's the only nail drill I've ever had, so I don't have anything to compare it to. If you have any tips or tricks on how to hold the drill, then you can let me know in the comments below. I know some people say rest like your pinky or something on your hand or on the table or something, so it can give you more stability, so you're less likely to lose control of the drill and drill your cuticle or a part of your finger or something like that. But you can see all of that blue polish on top of the nail drill, so on top of the dust collector. So it is falling on a dust collector. And I don't have so much dust on my fingers like I normally do. Now I am soaking my nails in a bowl with 100% acetone, and this is a bowl that I'm using that I got from like the dollar store or something. I had those little bowls that's specifically made to soak your nails in, and I cannot find them. I had two, I cannot find them. But if you watched I think it was my Temu haul, my most recent Temu haul, you will see that I did buy another one of those bowls. But when I filmed this video, I did not have that bowl. So that's why I used this little dollar store. You can see the polish all around it because I use this bowl all the time only to soak off polishes. So you just sit there, you put on a nice video or a movie or a TV show, and you just soak your nails. And I would say check your nails like every 5-6 minutes and just see how the polish is dissolving, and then you can scrape it off if you need to and continue to soak or whatever have you. They do make little like holders to put a cotton ball on so you can have your fingers free, so you don't have to be soaking in a bowl. And you can also take a cotton ball, soak it in 100% acetone, put it on your fingernail, and then wrap your fingernail in a little bit of foil so it'll hold that soaked cotton ball in the foil. So these are my nails are looking like, and you can see the polish, like you can see how soft the nail tip got because that acetone is dissolving it, but it's not quite done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this scraper, and it's a cuticle pusher, and just scrape off anything that's soft. So I'm not going to be rough on my nails. If it looks rough, I promise you I was not rough. And you see how easy that polish is coming off. It's real like gummy. So it starts coming off, and whatever I can't scrape off, I just re-soak my hand again in the acetone, and I continue that process. I soak for a little bit, take my hand out, scrape off with the cuticle pusher. If all of it is not removed, then I soak again. One thing that I didn't do that I think I do wind up doing is removing the nail tips. I forgot. So cut down your nail tips. Like, I think that's what I'm doing right now. I forgot to cut down the nail tips, which you should do. Cut down the tips. If you don't want to cut your natural nail, don't cut your natural nail. Just cut enough that the nail tip is shorter. And I forgot to do that. you just want to make sure you get all of the polish, the gel off your nails. There are some gel like base coats or builder gels that are file off only, meaning you cannot soak them off. I make sure all my polishes say that I can soak them off, especially those base coats, those builder gels. Yes, soak them off, because if it's not a soak off, then it doesn't matter how long you let it sit in acetone, it's not going to come off. You're going to need to file it off or use a drill to drill it off. A drill is a lot faster, but if you're not skilled, use a hand file. I use a hand file, take whatever time I need, you know, and I use a hand file. It's safer, for me at least. Now I'm just going to use a lint-free wipe and just wipe off my nails and the tips of my fingers where some of the polish got stuck to it while I was soaking, and just give my nails a good wipe. But I am still going to wash my hands in the sink with soap and water. I did go in and trim some uneven nails. You can also file those uneven nails. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this McCart nail file and just lightly file the top of my nail to get any glue that might not have gotten soaked off, anything that might have been in a crevice or anything like that, and I'm just going to file that off. And this is not a long process because we've already soaked and got most of it off. This will give you a smooth surface for your next nail set. So now I am going to go around and take those cuticle nippers and go around my cuticle and take that cuticle pusher, the sharp side of it, and go in under my cuticles to get any dead skin or anything that I need to get underneath it. And I'll also cut off any extra cuticle. Now I don't go too deep with the whole cutting off the cuticle because I don't want to nick myself, and I don't really think I need to completely cut off all my cuticles. I'm perfectly fine with them being there and just pushing them back, but I do, if they're super overgrown, then I will just cut them back just a little bit. And I'm also going to take another drill bit, I'm gonna switch out the drill bit on my nail drill and clean around those cuticles and mostly around the sidewalls of the nail too. And you also want to do that when you're prepping your hands or your nails for the next nail set. So now I'm going to go in with alcohol, isopropyl alcohol, and a lint-free wipe again, and just wipe off all the dust off my nails. And this little push bottle that my alcohol is in, it actually used to have acetone in it. I think I got it from like Marshall's or TJ Maxx, Burlington, one of those stores. And once the acetone, I used it all up, I just washed it out and started using it with alcohol. So what I'm going to do now is take these Q-tips that I got from Ross for $5.99, and they have a pointy side, and I think that they're perfect for wiping around the side walls of your nails and underneath your nails to get any dust or anything like that. Or even if you're polishing your nails, just put a little bit of acetone on it if you're doing your nails and wipe around. I just want to get my hands as clean as possible before I go and wash them in the sink with a nail brush and soap. So now that my hands are nice and washed and dried, I'm going to use a cuticle oil from Cuccio. This is the almond oil, cuticle oil. My hands, my skin, my hair loves almond oil, so I always use almond oil from head to toe. And then I'm going to take this hand cream and use this hand cream to lotion up my hands. And that is it. That's all. And now my nails are ready. I wore my nails just plain for a few days, and when I'm ready to do a nail set, all I have to do is go in, wipe my hands off with isopropyl alcohol, use a little bit of dehydrator and primer, and go on and start my next nail set. So I really hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a like, subscribe to the channel to see more content from me, hit the bell notification to be notified whenever I upload new videos. I have a lot of content coming your way in the next few months, so be sure to stick around with that. Check out my community post to see the schedule of videos and what's going up. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you, or you'll see me, in the next video. Bye guys.